Good evening. Looking back at the first week of January, the year seems to have started out great. We were also excited that it was an election year. We celebrated the new year and with a blast. But it wasn't that long afterwards that the twist of events began to unfold. A deadly virus lurked in. In February, COVID-19 hit and overwhelmed the country and the entire world. We went into a state of panic as we tried to understand this unseen enemy. The virus spread rapidly, and the world was unprepared. Some states, including Maryland, went into lockdown to help keep citizens from getting infected. Even today, we are still going through uncertainties. Mandy Thompson explains why 2020 has been a hard year.
"2020 was the start of the new decade. People were so excited about it at first, but the year started getting from bad to worse. First, Kobe and Gigi Bryant died when they were in the helicopter crash with other people. They did a funeral for them on February 7, 2020. Everyone was very sad and tears were flowing for them. The next thing we know is COVID-19 that arrived in US in a big way that led to everything being canceled and quarantine had started. People were using Zoom for parties, events, church, educations, weddings, and funerals. Worst of all, more than 100,000 Americans passed away from COVID-19. As if this wasn't enough, there were police officers who were killing African Americans. Everybody saw the terrible visual killing of George Floyd. That led to a whole lot of discussion about racism and treating people equally and respectfully, even if they are Black, white, Hispanic, or disabled. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy, and we hope everything goes back to normal. My name is Mandy Thompson, and I am your news reporter. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandy. Many Americans lost their jobs, unemployment skyrocketed, and many businesses closed for good. Many young adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities also lost their jobs, which is devastating to go through. Michelle Andrade worked during football season at the FedEx Field concession stand, but with no sports events because of the lockdown, no one can go to work. She says she misses her work.
Hi, I'm Sarah Stacy, reporting from town. Coronavirus came. Many people lost their jobs, including me. I made my job at Fairfield concession stand. Thank you. But to you for coming.
We are all still social distancing, but new cases arise every day in other states such as Florida, Texas, and South Carolina. Wearing masks while in public is mandatory, as it helps stop the spread of the virus. Many of us continue to quarantine to stay safe, but when we are In quarantine, gaining weight can become an issue. Gabby Fleming explains how to fight indoor blues while staying safe and healthy.
Hi, my name is Gabby Fleming, coming to you from Savannah. I know it's easy to eat a lot of snacks during coronavirus, but here are some healthy choices: popcorn and pops, whole grain chips are better than regular chips, baby carrots, and broccoli, pineapple, granola, why? Because we want to be healthy. Also, it's easy to get maybe during coronavirus, so get outside to play. You can run, ride a bike, play basketball, or just walk in your baby in the grass. You can also do swim, dancing, and yoga and workout. Now back to you.
I like to try and do these myself so I can stay healthy like you are. Thank you, Gabby.
Happy times in football!
Sip, sip water to quench your thirst. A gulp of water for an energy burst. Drink your water day and night. It keeps you feeling just right. Water is better than a sugary drink. It'll help you play, it'll help you think. Better than any drink on the shelf. It's so great for your health. Slurp, slurp water while at your school. A cold glass of water makes you feel real cool. It'll make you grin and help you feel fine. Drink your water all the time. The formal name is H2O. It'll make you strong, it'll help you grow. From the tap or by the case, water puts a smile on your face. Keep a bottle of water within arm's reach while on the field or at the beach. Running, swimming, riding, or on a swing. Water is everything. Water is everything. Water is everything.
I'm thirsty now. Can I have a glass of water? Please.
During lockdown, families do things together, such as play games and cook together. Even our pets seem to be gaining more attention these days. While their owners stay home, dogs get more playtime. Susanna Lovegrove explains.
Since COVID-19 pandemic forced people to go on lockdown, SPCA reports there's been a surge of adoption and fostering of pets, especially dogs and cats, resulting to empty cages. People seek for companionship and have turned into adopting cats or dogs or cats, says Lindsay Cooper, co-founder of My Best Friends Shelter, reports her kennel is now empty since the pandemic hit 5 months ago. Pets help with loneliness. For some people, having pets become a whole new life experience. They have new added responsibility, like walking their dogs 3 or more times a day, making sure they stay healthy and well cared for. On top of that, the express of having pets can be challenging. The staying in place order has benefited pets as well as owners spend more time with them. Pet owner Kelly Owen says her pet dog Shelby feeds more content, and happier, she noticed her dog display a better temperament. Quarantine life has given pets a positive experience. But folks, remember, owning pets is a huge responsibility. Like children, they need good care and attention. Don't simply adopt pets because you're lonely. Make sure to check pros and cons of owning pets. For those who own dogs or cats or even alpacas, enjoy your pets, take care of them. In return, they'll keep you happy for a long time. In Potomac, I am Susanna Lovegrove. Back to you, Carmen.
Thank you, Susanna. My family and I live on a farm, and we have lots of different animals like ducks, emus, chickens, and turkeys. Everyone, including animals, need TLC. Moving onto sports. Arjuna, what's happening in sports these days? Is there any good news?
Golf also start back on the course again and playing matches with no fans. Memorial Tournament and in Dublin, Ohio this weekend with Ram battling a 4-shot lead. Tiger Woods stumbles but later lucked out and made the cut. He doesn't surprise us with the participation of all large gatherings, including sport games. Many athletes look for other ways to occupy their time. So Davey has this report.
Hi, my name is Sarah Davey. Today I am going to be talking about the Washington Capitals and Montgomery Cheetahs. Both teams' season ended or on hold in March due to COVID-19. Washington Capitals will possibly be starting back in July. Alex Ovechkin is one of their best players and plays left wing. He's been with the Capitals in 2004. The Ovechkin family had their second son, Serge. TJ Oshie plays right wing for the Caps since 2015. The Oshie family welcomed their third child and named him Campbell. Congratulations go to the John Carlson family who are having their third child. All of the Caps players are still in training during the off-season and spending time with their families. I'm sure they love to be on the ice right now with their fans watching. Some of the players are participating with the Black Lives Matter, Juneteenth, and more activities that is going on in the world. We hope that the Caps will come back on the ice soon. I am not too sure if Montgomery Cheetahs will be starting the season this September until we get the further notice. I play for this team. We sure miss hockey and hope we'll be back on the ice this fall. Back to you, Carmen.
One more. Thank you, Sarah. It is hard to find a glimpse of the swimmer star Michael Phelps these days, but this one swimmer can tell us how she feels about the effect of the lockdown to a swimmer like her.
This is Joe Duran with SPTV News, coming you live from Summer Spring, Maryland. I joined the swim team. I was 5. My coach Terry is a pretty cool and nice coach. I have some more coaches like Lila Miller. I really like the Miller family because they're like my family. Weston was my buddy for swim team for 6 years. When you on a swim team, practice every day and practice morning and afternoon on Saturdays and wake up pretty early putting your big suit on. Go to the pool and for a swim meet. I usually swim back, free, and fly. My favorite is back. I really like our pool. I really like the snack bar. I like there's a diving board. This year, because of coronavirus, I don't have the swim team. It makes me feel uncomfortable because of the challenge of fighting corona. I hope that in high school I get to swim team and basketball team. Back to you, Elma.
Isabel Durant remains of hopeful against all odds. Carmen, yay! Thank you. Mwah.
It is summer, and the weather patterns change rapidly. We are expecting storms in the forecast almost every day. The heat index is high and temperature is reaching 95 degrees. It is code red, which means being outside is not safe. Do not leave pets outdoors and wear sunscreen if you happen to go outside. It is July, folks. Lavanya Madavi it's in Mazda. It is very hot out there.
This is Lavanya reporting from the Jersey Shore. On July 12th, the Mid-Atlantic is facing tropical storm phase. Some areas of Maryland, Delaware, and New Jersey have rain and flash flood. So my beach plans for today are well, but tomorrow looks much better and we will see some sun. This week, DC Bethesda region will be hot with highs in the 90s, and there is a county weather alert. So keep your AC on and stay hydrated and keep your pets indoors and happy. Back to you at the studio.
The beach weather is not much of a relief either. Hey, Ayana Fro, how is the weather in Delaware?
It may be cloudy today, but it is hot. We can expect more weather like this for the rest of the weekend. Tonight, there is a 50% chance of thunderstorms and temperature will go down to 74 degrees. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 90 degrees, but that won't stop us from going to the beach. Sunday will also be partly cloudy with a high of 93. Saturday and Sunday night will both be clear and about 80 degrees after sunset. Book it if you want to watch the comet in the sky. I'm Ariana, and it is your weekend beach forecast.
I am not sure if I want to go to the beach if the weather is scorching. Perhaps this entertainment announcement can cool us down. Let's switch gears to the celebrity corner. Isabel Franklin has done an interview with a famous theater instructor. Take it away, Isabel.
Hello, this is me reporting the Sunset Project News. Today I am interviewing Kristen, who is a playwright, actress, designer, stage manager, and teacher. He is also part of the team at Sunset Project. Recently, he co-wrote a musical called Drag It Down with me, and we did a reading at Zoom Theater. We sat down and talked about his work. All right, I'm here with Kristen, creator of Let's Make a Musical class. Kristen, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here, Isabel.
I'm glad to be here with you. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, I was trying to come up with a way to engage my students and at the same time, teach theater. And I wanted to combine things that they liked and that I liked. So naturally, One Direction, Stephen Sondheim musicals, the idea of a jukebox musical seemed perfect.
Can you tell me a little bit about the One Direction musical?
Of course. So me and the ever so talented Isabel Franklin decided that we were going to write our musical using One Direction songs. And so it's a really fun show with all sorts of fun jokes, fun songs, and overall, it's a really good time. And I felt so proud getting to perform it for an audience, and it seemed like people really like it.
What was your favorite part of it?
Well, I loved writing the Adam and Gabriella scenes because I thought they were the most like me and Isabel. But my favorite scene in the show is the scene where the rumors start to spread via the phone. So we see each of our characters talking to another character on the phone, and the rumors kind of traveling through each character. And to me, that visual is just super cool to watch and to see how quickly those rumors can spread. Especially in today's day and age.
How did you get involved in teaching?
That's a really good question. So I grew up in Fredericksburg, Texas, and I volunteered in our primary school as a PPCD assistant. So I worked in the early kindergarten special education department. And so I got into it really good there, and I really enjoyed it, and I loved working with students, and I loved working with kids. And so when I started going to college, I looked into programs that could allow me to do both. And so when I took a job, I got involved with Imagination Stage in Bethesda, Maryland, and I started doing their Access and Inclusion apprenticeship. So I got to help in education, but at the same time, I got to help teach theater. And so to me, ever since then, I've just been in love with teaching.
What do you think students get out of playwriting?
I think they get plenty of things. I think they're able to tell their stories a bit clearer because they learn plot structure. I think they're able to relate more to characters they see in TV and movies because of character study. And I think they're allowed an open sense of creativity, which to me is the most important as an artist. I want to encourage everyone's voices to be heard, regardless of who's telling the story. I just want to hear stories.
How did people get involved and write their own musical?
Well, we do have a class, at Sunshine Projects. It just started. It is called the Let's Make a Musical class. We have about 13 students who are all super, super talented and all are very creative. I'm really excited to work with all of them and for them to be able to tell their stories through theater. Last Wednesday was our first class, and we already picked our musical subject, the iconic Taylor Swift, and I'm really excited to get to work. And if you want to do that at home, it's really not that hard. Think about how you tell your stories to your parents or you tell your stories to your friends. Really, playwriting is just writing those stories down and having someone else act them out. So at the end of the day, if you want to become a playwright, if you want to write your own musical, go write it. Try and tell your story. Or you could even voice record your story. If you can't write, you can do so many things, but anybody can write their own story.
I have to ask, is it true you host some world records?
I do hold about 30 world records. When I was a teenager, I was really into video games. And so I broke a lot of Guinness World Records in video games. Some of the titles I hold currently is the fastest time to capture the flag on Call of Duty Black Ops 2, blindfolded. I hold the record for most three-pointers in a minute on NBA 2K14. I hold the record for, I hold several records on Minecraft. I hold records on Wii Sports, Just Dance, all sorts of things. But it is true. I've been featured in 7 Guinness World Records books.
Well, that's fascinating. Well, Tristan, thanks so much for spending this time and thanks so much for doing this interview with me. And I hope we get to see way more of you in the future. For all of our folks at home, check out Drag Me Down, the One Direction musical, and the Let's Make a Musical class, the Sunshine Project. Thank you so much and have a good day.
Goodbye.
Wow, that was very entertaining. Thank you, Isabel. Now on to traffic. The roads were empty during the first few months of lockdown, but once government eased the lockdown and many people went back to work, the roads were full of traffic again. Bijan, how are the roads where you are?
Carmen, looking at 270 North, expecting huge delay as the rush hour traffic is in effect. There is a car that is pulled over at the shoulder which appears to be a fender bender. Nothing serious, but delays range from exit 5 on Falls Road down to the spilling at Father Hurley Boulevard in Germantown. Bumper to bumper, traffic going 495 south towards the American Legion Bridge. Not much luck there. A 3-car crash that is blocking the 2 left lanes near exit 45 near the Dulles Airport exit. Expect long delay. The Forks, going north towards Silver Spring. The usual rush hour traffic moving around 10 miles per hour. Travel time to exit 31. Georgia Avenue will take you 1 hour and a half from Virginia from Tyson's Corner. Down tree on Connecticut Avenue by Jones Bridge West. Tree crew on the census. Delayed takes 20 minutes. Wait time until the tree is removed and crew has cleared the way. No problems on River Road, both sides. All clear until the Potomac Village. There you go, Forks. Back at you guys on the studio.
Thank you, Bijan. Folks, staying indoors is the safest thing to do this season. The temperature is unsafe, and we are fighting an unseen enemy. While COVID-19 is on our radar, the better thing to do is stay indoors, folks. Wear a mask when you go out. Some states have reopened too soon. Some refuse to practice social distancing. If we do that, we go back to square one, and the virus will rise up again. While the virus remains, we are on high alert. Schools may or may not reopen this fall. It is election year, so don't forget to vote. We need to unite and fight the virus. We will win the battle. We are all in this together. Stay healthy and stay positive, everyone. I am Carmen Huta Ludlam, reporting from the Sunshine Project TV. Thank you and good night.